Hello everybody, welcome back. So today I'm here to film an updated full face of Ilia since it's been 2 years. I can't believe it. I thought it had only been a year, but it turns out, but it turns out it was August 12th, 2020. What is time? I don't know, it baffles me. But of course, since then they've launched a few new products, so I'm here to test them out today. Look at these beautiful swatches, but more on that in a little bit. They were really kind and they gifted me a bunch of these products to complete today's video. And they also gave me a 7-day discount code for you guys. It's gonna be up on screen right now or in the description box down below, so check that out. This video is not sponsored by Ilia. They were just kind enough to gift me the discount code as well as these products. So before we get into it, I'd love for you to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started. So I'm going to start off by using one of their newest products. This is the Ilia C Beyond Triple Serum SPF 40. So it has vitamin C, niacinamide, and allantoin. I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. But it says on the website that it's a first of its kind serum with encapsulated vitamin C, mineral SPF 40, and niacinamide, and a waterless base for brighter skin instantly and over time. So there's a few things I need to do before going in with this. I need to learn how to use it. So shake it up, be gentle. You do not rub the formula between palms or fingertips before applying. It will cause peeling. Okay, good to know. Happy I'm reading this. Once it's on, wait for it to absorb completely into skin. Wait at least 60 seconds before applying makeup. Okay. Okay, I think that was vigorously shaken enough. This has a little cute cap. Oh, okay. Okay, try not to rub it into, I'm not gonna rub it. Okay, it smells better than their tinted serum or their other thing. It says do not rub your, okay, I have to pat it and lightly smooth. That feels nice. I'm a little bit concerned about the vitamin C just because sometimes it causes me to break out, but I think that was just back when I was using so many things on my skin, so many different acids, so we'll see. I'm willing to give it a shot. This feels really, really nice and hydrating. I'm a bit concerned that this is going to be too hydrating for my oily type skin, but I'll let you know. It feels delightful though. And I love when sunscreens are a little bit tinted in color. They don't really add coverage, but I like how it doesn't have a white cast at all. That's one of my favorite things. Okay, I think I'm being very, very dainty and gentle with it. I feel like I could be a bit more rough, but I just don't want pillage. They have 3 tones and I have tone 1. It's not available in Canada at the moment, so I don't know if it will ever come here, maybe in a couple of years like their other SPF. So now I'm going to follow up with the True Skin Serum Foundation. This one also has niacinamide in it. I have the shade SF 2.5 Molokai. Molokai looks so beautiful. I would love to go there one day. It's been a long time since I've used this foundation. Okay, that shade looks fine. I think this is one of their newer shades that they launched. And I'm just gonna apply that with my MAC 170 brush. Okay. There's no pilling happening working on top of that foundation, which I was a bit concerned of, but so far so good. I'm increasing the aggressiveness while I'm just going to my normal. Yeah, okay. I don't have to be so dainty with it. That's a pretty bang on color match, I would have to say. I just applied it again on this side of my forehead, but I realized I already did that. It's just so see-through and a good color that I forgot. Might be just a little bit too golden for me, but not bad, not bad. This used to be one of my all-time favorite foundations, but that was also back when I haven't tried as many foundations. But this is really nice. It's a bit dewy, so I don't know how that's gonna go with the summer heat, but we'll see. I'm just gonna take my sponge now and dab over everything just to remove any excess and to make everything look like skin. Also good to remove any brush strokes that you can't see. Also, there's gonna be background noise. If you hear banging, it's because my neighbors are getting a new roof. So there's a bunch of roofers out there. I tried to wait them out, but you know, I'm just fed up waiting on men my whole life. So I gotta do what I gotta do. That's that. I think that looks really, really pretty. Stop. Now I'm going in with the True Skin Serum Concealer. I have the shade, oh my gosh, that is minuscule. What does that even say? SC1. That's also really nice. A little light, but I'm not mad at it at all. It's looking good. I really like the space. I'll bring you guys in a bit closer so you can see how everything's sitting on my skin. This concealer is kind of settling into my finer lines under my eyes a bit quicker than others, but I have to set it right away here and then we'll see what happens. I feel like one side looks a bit more corrected than the other. I'm just gonna add a bit more. To set, I'm going to be using their setting powder. It's the Fade Into You Soft Focus Finishing Powder. I don't think I've ever tried this product. I like it because it has a little sliding door, so it keeps it a bit more neat. I'm gonna start off with a little bit. I'm taking my fluffy brush just to set under my eyes right now because I'm gonna be introducing some more creams. Oh, that is quite nice. I'll do one eye first and then I'll zoom you guys in so you can see the difference. That was a very tiny layer, but I feel like it's done a good thing there. It blurred it nicely and I feel like it did take quite a bit of the shine away. I think my skin looks amazing today with this base. Way better than I was anticipating. So now I don't have their bronzer. I did declutter it a couple months back. So I'm just gonna go straight into highlighting and blush and then I'll see if I feel like I want to add more definition. We'll see what happens. But they came out with this really cute multi-stick face palette. I am very excited about this. So you can use this on your cheeks and lips. It comes with 2 highlighting colors and these 4 blush or lip colors. And I thought it was fun. And you can also like mix and match them. And most of these colors are their newer shades in the multi-sticks. These are all the shades that are included. It got so dark. We all know that the Ilia Decades Daylite Highlighting Powder is one of my all-time favorite Ilia products, but I don't think I'm going to use this today because I have the highlighter in here as well as this one. Oh, which is the exact same color that's in here. Whoopsies, my bad. Cosmic Dancer. So all of these shades come in sticks like this, or it comes in this little palette, which I find to be so fun. So this is Cosmic Dancer. I don't know if I've ever tried their stick highlighters before, but that looks really pretty. I'm just gonna melt some with my fingertip, and then I'm gonna dot it to my face. Wow, that is stunning. It's not glittery, and it feels like it has good grip to it. It has kind of a tackiness to it, but it melts on contact, and it feels like it's gonna have good longevity, hopefully. I'm manifesting that. Oh, I really like that. So I'm kind of happy I have it in the palette and the stick. So now it's the real question. What blush do I go in with? Maybe Tenderly. This one is kind of calling my name, but so is this one up here, In the Mood. Oh, these are like more sheer than I remember the multi-sticks being. Maybe I just have to break through them a little bit more. Okay, here are the 4 blushes that are included. These are the 2 that I was thinking of. I think I'm gonna go with the pink. The one thing though is like these are very tiny, so I don't know what brush to go in with. I guess I can just go. I'll just use my finger instead of a brush. Okay, I'm happy it's more pigmented on my cheeks than it was on my hand. Maybe I just had to break that balmy layer. This is starting to feel like a lot of creams. I usually like to balance it out with some powder products just so I have some more longevity, but that's okay. I can just set everything with a powder after. That's cute. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit on my nose. Just the tiniest hint. I like this. I like the versatility of it. And you could probably blend this bronzier highlight with some of the blushes to kind of make it more bronzy. Like these two, I just know will mix together beautifully. Let's try it. I'm just gonna put it in the swatch I already. Yep. Compared to its original, lovely. I'm excited about this. Oh, wow, I feel like a glazed donut, but I don't feel heavy. I just look so hydrated. I do feel like I need a bit of bronze, so I'm using my Makeup by Mario Softsculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Light Medium to do so with my Fenty 125 face brush. Okay, that's better. I feel like it needed that little definition, but this is a good option for these products because it has that see-throughness and balminess that everything else does. So before I do my brows, I'm gonna take a bit more of this powder and I'm gonna set my face. Curious to see how this goes on my face. It feels a bit drying on my forehead immediately, like I felt that, which I don't love, but I kind of needed that for this skin finish and my oily skin. Okay, that is a nice powder. I just felt that feeling on my forehead, but that's nice in the center of my cheeks here. It's not the most blurring, but it does cut the shine and it blurs a little. That goes on top of their other products nicely, which I would expect, obviously. Their consistencies all work together so beautifully. I love how it looks like I'm wearing nothing, but everything's just enhanced. So now I'm just gonna pop off to do my brows, so please enjoy the intermission. So before moving on to eyes, I just want to check up on the concealer. It is a little bit more creasy than I would like, so that's the only thing that I'm kind of iffy on. It does look really pretty everywhere else except for where I have these under eye lines. Everything else, I'm digging. And before we get into the eyes, I do have like this random dry patch I woke up with today. I have no idea where it came from. The only thing I could think of is when I was making my eggs yesterday, my sriracha kind of exploded on me and it hit places on my face. So maybe it got on there and I didn't notice and it was just marinating there all day. Otherwise, I didn't change a thing. It's so random. So I'm going to be using cream eye paint. So if it looks funny on this side, just look at this one. This one is in good condition. So they came out with these and I'm very excited about them because I think the color story is beautiful. All of the colors are kind of funky and fun. There's some really pretty everyday neutrals as well, but they have this funky green and this sky blue and this lilac and this ochre shade. Really nice. I swatched them all. I'll give you a close-up right now, but from left to right, I'll read them out to you. So the green one is Juniper. Then we have Baroque, Tannin, Ochre, Adobe, Cork, Dove, and Aster. And then they also came up with two more in the Chromatic Eye Paints. So these ones are all matte. These are completely new, but they already had the chromatic ones, which has a little bit of a shiny shift to it. And they came out with Aura and Burnish. Burnish is the brown and Aura is the pink. I'm very drawn to the lilac and this blue. I want to maybe use that, and I think it would match the blush cutely. Especially this lilac shade is really calling my name. And then maybe we can add some depth with something else, or maybe I should just stick to one color. What do I do? I want to be more creative, but maybe I should just do one color. I'm gonna try the lilac. Am I? And I did prime my lids using the Rare Beauty eye primer. So maybe I should read up on them first. Let's see. They can be applied with your fingers or a flat brush. It does say no primer needed. So maybe I should have read this first, probably, but I'm sure a primer is gonna be fine. So it's gonna be creamy, and then it looks like a diffused powder finish once it sets. And you can build it up when it's applied in thin sheer layers. Be sure to let each layer dry completely before adding more color. Good to know. And of course you can layer the matte ones with the chromatic ones. Okay, easy enough. Seems like every other cream shadow. Let's give it a shot. So I'm first adding it to my mobile lid, and then I'm going to take a little blending brush just so I can get up into the crease to diffuse it. And then I'm just gonna pat what's on my lid. I'm switching over to a more normal flat brush with some like stiffer bristles. This is the Melt Cosmetics 24 brush. It's dry on this side, so I'm gonna add another layer. That's a really cute color. And I'm just tapping to blend. Since we have that initial blended out layer, it's gonna follow through seamlessly. This is kind of a hard day to test these out because my lids are so dry. It's looking weird, but they feel relatively easy to work with. I'm gonna try tapping this side out with my finger. I kind of enjoyed the control of the brush more. It felt like really tacky with my fingertip for some reason, like it was like glue. They do set fairly quickly, like this inner corner is already set and it's starting to get grainy. You see what I mean when I was trying to work that out? Okay. I think there's a little bit of a learning curve, and it wasn't the best day to test these out because of the status of my eyelids, but the color overall is really cute. I keep thinking people are knocking at my door. I keep forgetting that there's workers out there. I wonder if I should add that Dove shade, that kind of bluish gray in the crease, to add a little something extra. I think I will. I'm just gonna take some on the back of my hand and I'm gonna apply it with a smaller fluffy brush. Let's see. I'm just really testing these out. I know they don't say to do this on their website, but if it goes sideways, it's my fault. I kind of like that just on the outer bit. Cute, okay. I had a feeling these two colors would look really nice as a gradient. I'm gonna have to do another look using these soon. They do feel a little bit drying, like they do have that sucking feeling, so maybe that's why it looks a little bit drier. It might not entirely be my lids. Yeah, maybe it's not only my lids at play here. I'm just gonna try to even it out here. Here's what it looks like very up close. You see how there's like that grainy texture to it? I don't know if it's my lids or if it's the product. Maybe a combo of both, probably, but that's just what it is right now. I feel undecided about these, but the colors are really, really cute. I think I'm going to keep it matte. I was thinking of adding a little bit of aura in the center. This is what it looks like. I think that would be pretty. I'm just gonna use it as my inner corner actually. I need to incorporate a little bit of it, but I kind of like the matte finish all over. So there's the shadow. I'm just gonna quickly curl my lashes and then we're gonna move on to their mascara. So now for mascara, they have two options, but the one I love the most is their Limitless Mascara. I've had one of these in my collection permanently since the dawn of my channel, or since the first time I used this mascara. It's a great one. It's so good. Mine is getting a little bit old. It's starting to rattle in the cap. I don't know what's happening there, but this is what it looks like. This is what the wand looks like. It has a variety of brushes all the way around. So it can have like this hourglass shape, has that really nice comb to comb out the clumps if that happens. I don't know, it just hugs your lashes really, really nicely. It is a bit more on the lengthening side, but it offers a little bit of volume and it almost acts like a tubing mascara. Great longevity, holds the curl really, really nicely. So I'm gonna comb this through my lashes. I haven't decided if I want to use anything on my lower lashes. I think I'm just gonna leave it blank. Poked myself in the eyeball. And here are the eyes all finished. To be honest, not my favorite ever. There's just a few things that I'm hesitant about. I love the mascara. I have to get that little clump. Hold on. Oh, it might be stuck. Oh yeah, it's stuck in there. Oh, and I'm gonna have to live with it today. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that mascara is great. I just am a little bit concerned about these. I feel like they look a little dry on my dry eyelids. I can't tell. I can't tell. I'm gonna have to try them out again. Let's move on to the lips. I also feel like the blush has faded quite a bit, so I want to amp that up. It needs to be there. I feel like it's gonna liven up everything. That could have happened when I added the powder. I feel like those colors need to be together. I need to amp it up quite a bit. There. That looks more balanced to me now. Okay. They don't currently have any lip liners, so I'm going to be using one of the new Rare Beauty ones. I'm using the shade Humble. And then for lips, I have a couple options. So I have the palette, so I can go in with that pink again. It might be a little bit pale for my lips though. Yeah, I don't know. That, or I have the Balmy Glosses, which I do really enjoy them. I have two new shades here. They're not new, they're new to me. Two new shades to me. And I have two of their lipsticks in Knockout and Rosewood. Rosewood is not for today, but I want to swatch it anyway. Nice little rhyme for ya. It's pretty. Rosewood and Knockout, which is what I initially thought I was going to go in with, but I think it's far too fuchsia for this look. It has too much saturation. It would work, but I think it's going to take away too much. Maybe just a little hint of it might be nice. And then I have the Glossy Balms in Petals, which is the one I've been eyeing a little bit. Right there. See, that might, and then I can add a little bit of that if I want to amp up the saturation. And Only You. I'm using Petals in the Balmy Gloss. That's cute. And let's add a little Knockout. I'm just so tempted. Wow, that's powerful. I just zoomed out and I feel like a modernized grandma look, you know, with the super pink lip and cheek and then blue on the eyes. Uh-oh. Kind of a vibe though. Not bad, not bad. The bangs have been fixed. That means we're reaching the end of the video, but I separated things into two categories. So my favorites, the things I know I really like, and the things that I enjoyed but I feel iffy about. I didn't hate anything in today's video, which is awesome. So my top recommendations from the brand, I'll start there, are definitely the powder highlighter. I think this one is stunning. I use the shade Decades. It's been a favorite of mine in what feels like decades, but it's a really nice creamy hydrated powder highlight that just goes on really nicely. There's no glitter. It just sinks into your base really beautifully. Has great longevity since it's a powder, but it looks like a cream. It just has all of the things I look for in a highlighter. I adore it. And you only need the tiniest amount. Like, I've been such a fan of this, and I just have the tiniest dent in here, to be honest. Some more of my favorites. Another must try from Ilia if you're wanting to dip your toes into the Ilia world is the Limitless Mascara. Such a fantastic one, really long wearing, doesn't crumble or smudge at all. And I love the brush, and the formula is gorgeous. It volumizes slightly, but it overall lengthens your lashes. Stunning. More of my favorites are the Balmy Glosses, and I'm now realizing, why didn't I include this in my favorite glosses and balm video? I forgot about them. I'm so mad at myself. But these are really pretty, really hydrating. They have really nice colors. They feel a little bit more emollient, which I like. They feel like a lip oil. They kind of remind me of the Merit ones, but just a bit more creamy, like. They're really pretty. Their lipsticks, you can't go wrong with their lipsticks either. They have great pigmentation. They're super solid through and through. I have quite a few of them as well in my collection. They are a bit more on like the hydrated side, so they have more of a glow. There's that's finish. Yeah, really hydrating, really pretty, solid pigmentation. They're really good ones. And something I really enjoyed from today was the cream highlighter. I feel like I'm going to start using this quite a bit. Cosmic Dancer, yeah. I feel surprised that I've never tried this before. It's really nice. But out of the newer things I tried out today, I'm really excited about the sunscreen as well. I feel like it's sitting on my skin really nicely. I didn't have any stinging or burning feelings. I'm gonna continue testing this out, see how my skin reacts to the vitamin C. Of course, I haven't stepped outside or anything like that yet, so this is something I'll for sure have to update you guys on, but I'm gonna try it out with my other foundations and such this week and from here on out. I am also really excited to be reintroduced to the True Skin Serum Foundation. This looked really nice on my skin. I loved how see-through it was, but it corrected my redness and past acne scars really nicely. I think my skin looks stunning. It looks smoothed out, it's glowy, but it's not too glowy. I don't feel it on my face. Yeah, I don't feel really anything on my face, surprisingly, since everything was really like balmy and creamy. So that's nice. I'm excited to continue using this again. Now for the things I liked, but I am a bit iffy on. This concealer looks stunning. I might kind of keep this, I don't know. I just don't like how creasy it is, I guess, right now. I'm gonna try it out with my other powders. Maybe it was the combo of this and the Ilia powder. I don't know. I'm gonna try it out because it is a really nice formula. It brightens, it corrects really beautifully. It feels hydrating, but yeah, I just don't like that creasy action. This is something I'm very excited about. I'm just a little hesitant because I feel like the blush faded pretty quickly, and I feel like this one is already fading. It's still there, but I feel like it's not at the intensity I applied it. So we'll see. Of course, I'm gonna try out the other shades first, but this is something, if it's gonna work, I'm gonna use the hell out of it. I think it's so cute. For the powder, I'm gonna see how it compares to my other ones with other foundations, the ones I know a little bit more, but it seemed to be nice and blurring. This one's definitely a bit more on the drier side, which is good for this brand, of course, but we'll see with my other things I use often. We'll see, we'll see. And lastly, the new liquid powder matte eye tints. I'm a little nervous about these just because they feel a little bit dry and they look grainy on my lids, but of course it might be my lids today. So I'm gonna keep you updated. Keep tuned for next month's roundup. I'm gonna need more time with this for sure. We're already close to the end of the month, so it's gonna for sure be pushed to the next one, just so I can get all of the time to test these out. But the colors are so nice. I really want these to work. The formula feels pretty decent to work with. I'll let you know, and you'll see more of these for sure. And that wraps up today's video. I really hope you enjoyed this year's full face of Ilia. Let me know what you'd like to see next in the comments down below. And if you are interested in any of these products, make sure to check out that discount code so you can get a percentage off your order. Thank you so much, Ilia, for sending these products over, as well as that discount code. It means so much to me. And I will, of course, link everything in the description down below as always, so check that out. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.